Now so it be. Oh more now the same crowd. Hunger day town. APC don't turn them to job. They said, listen, over 80 million able-bodied Nigerians no get job. They don't have any real job. Like they are able-bodied men and women, no job. So where do you think these guys are going to get the numbers from? Now the same crowd, the same crowd shouting Jagaban, Jagaban, Jagaban. The same are the ones shouting incoming, incoming. For those who have been at different political scene before, which I have been in the past, they are there to collect whatever they can collect. So now them go do themselves. So as it be now, Oyegun demand that Tinubu removed for Oshiomole is the man who is they are going to now use to whip Tinubu to line. Let me tell you what is going to happen. You don't need to believe me. Okay. You know the likes of Amosun, the likes of Fayemi, the likes of Tunde Bakarun. Who else they there? I don't remember all their names. They are all going to be told to what? To step down for the consensus candidates. And in what we have been told, that consensus candidate is not your Tinubu. I know it's something that you want to say, God should shame. God, come and help us. It's not me. Pastor Ruga and the rest of them, they are not stepping down for Tinubu. Now, listen to this. According to what we have been told, their own delegates is different from that of a PDP. The APC, Egbekegbe's delegate, is about 2,400 delegates. And they said that for Atiku, an opposition, to win the tickets, to be able to buy the tickets for PDP presidential, whatever, as candidates, it cost him $35,000 per delegate. And that is why the delegates from Delta, a place that is now being rumored, where Atiku will pick his deputy from, which is going to be Delta Okowa. They are popping up Okowa's name, by the way. That's why I mentioned that. $35,000 per delegate or more for 773 delegates. And he managed to pay 370 something of them. No be joke. So for Tinubu, which in my own opinion is not much for Tinubu. How much is they say 50,000, but Tinubu, listen to this. So they said the entire southern Nigeria, the delegates from there, they are about 1,100 or so. I don't know the specific number, but just a little bit over 1,000. The total delegate from northern Nigeria for APC, Egbekegbe, they are about 1,400 or 1,500. So the way it is then is that it is easier, just like what happened in PDP. It is easier for all of, because as we speak, out of the 23 presidential aspirants in APC, Egbekegbe, from the southern Nigeria, you have over 13 of them, I believe. From northern Nigeria, they have about just 4 of them, I think. Now, like what happened in your PDP, what will happen is that they'll say, okay, let us go and vote. Then everybody step down for the person anointed by them in the north. And that person can be a southerner or a northerner. They are the discretion of deciding that. That is the permutation. That is situation right now. So when it gets to that side, Tinubu cannot tell all of the people who are contesting from southern Nigeria to step down for him and give him all of the southern delegates. You know what I mean now? Something that Wike felt, Wike thought should ordinarily be given to him because he's the one who had money now. He has the money. He has this. He has the mouth. He can say, give me the power. Give me the power. So same thing that they humbled Wike. Tinubu believed that normal, she are supposed to beg all of una from southern Nigeria, Hamosun, Bankole, Bakari, Pastor Ruga, who else is there? Fayemi and others. She are supposed to beg all of una, including the presidential candidate from eastern Nigeria, Ogbonaya Onu, and this other guy, the former junior minister for education. So Tinubu cannot say from southern, like anybody from the north, right? Tinubu cannot say every delegate from southern Nigeria is such a very, very good person to lead them that they should just hand it over. I'm talking about APC. This is not another person. No. APC, Egbe. They have about 13 of them. And guess what? All of these people who are standing up there, they are applauding there all to stop this same Tinubu. So what will happen? They will give him a Wike's treatment. Let us go and contest election. You know, when you contest election now, with Wike, you see how they humbled him. He said he sat down there and he saw everything going on. And he felt like, hey, this one is a convention. What is this? I wanted to stand up. Because if I stood up, I would have asked them to let me talk. I would have dealt with this. You know, that's how Tinubu is going to feel. And listen to me, listen, apart from all of you who are praying, say, may God just do something, touch Boko Haram, and whatever you are praying for, you are just wishing. You see this one where I'm telling you, this one I'm telling you right now, it is hard for you to take. But if you relax, okay, calm down. Breathe in, breathe out, like that. Sorry, my friends, I'm talking to the Lagos Abobakus, okay? They are watching and they are angry because they feel like I'm just talking nonsense because everything they have permutated in their head is not in any way similar to what this one is saying. This one is talking nonsense and they are angry as they are watching right now. So I actually want to give them a bit of a therapy, right? Listen, breathe in, out. Now, open your eyes, okay? And tell me if I am lying. As it be now, the most thing that can give you good sleep as a Tinubu supporter right now, what will give you a better sleep? To be honest, like one-on-one now, be honest, is that if tomorrow morning, breaking news, APC, they have endorsed Tinubu, I know you have a better sleep, like normal, Abi, before the whole election thing, Abi. Number two, you are also praying that for any reason, everything that Mayegun is saying right now, may God no let them come true. Because you have invested your time, you have invested your money, you have invested your emotion, they have duped you. And somebody is telling you now that it is going to end in tears. It's difficult to take in, right? Now, again, breathe in, out, and open your eyes. It simply means no matter what you feel towards Tinubu and everything you build in your head, you and I know that one single declaration from Boko Haram can bury everything overnight. You know it. Another thing, the Wike treatment I just told you of right now, you as a person, you believe that Jaga Bandit, he has paid his dues and people need to pay him back. He's helped so many people. You know, that's part of your certificate. That's part of your credential, Abi. Now, again, for the third time, because you need to see, right? Breathe in again. Out. Now, you realize that if tomorrow They say they have chosen a consensus from 0 to 100. You see, from 100, your joy for APC will crash to 0. A lie. Now, the reason why you should open your eyes very well, because you're not paying attention to things you should be paying attention to. You are paying attention to what some people are telling you about this whole charade. But what you don't know is that some of them, many of them are paid on your mandate. No. They're actually standing on your dollars, yeah, on your naira, on your pocket. We shall stand. Once the pocket close, if Bokwari come tomorrow and say they have chosen a consensus in order to save the stress, they don't want fight, they have told everybody to step down. Anybody who is not stepping down can go to the election, go and do the primary. So all of you would have known who is going to emerge. Around that time, your Tinubu may work. If it is not your Tinubu, now I'm talking to you like you are open that everything that I'm telling you right now, God should make sure it is not true. God should make sure this guy is not saying the truth. He's saying nonsense. I know you are praying that everything I'm saying should become nonsense. But you know what? It is not nonsense. It is not. So if they allow you to go and vote, like you said, if not money for money, Tinubu get the weight. Of course. Now, so the same way the Wike also got the money. His friend, his best friend, that won election by 300 votes, Tambuwa, the same one that Wike was ready to die for. Now, the same one Wike is now saying that thing. I for finish him. If they give me time, now so Tinubu go feel on Monday after the whole thing. Are you with me? Because your prayer is to make sure that at least you go do election. Now, what will happen is that you go do them. You will do election. You will do Congress. All of those, you will do. If they want, because according to what they said, you get the money. Before they carry FCC, hold on. Drag them. Hold on for tail. Drag them, enter one kiri or anywhere. I'm talking about your godfather, your mentor, Tinubu. Making like a empty body small. And if you pay $50,000 to over 1,000 people, about you go feel and say, this body feel empty. Sure, you get me now? And like with the Wike, body go come calm. You go come calm down. And say, so what will happen is that it is one directive from 23. The screening committee will come out and say they have cleared this number. And then when it is the day before your Congress, you will begin to hear that I have stepped down. But Tunde Bakari is going to step down. People with my mind, they tell me, say, make you look out for. Amosu will step down. You know that. Ogbona Yaonu will step down. Who else did there? Give me their names. They will step down. Then your Jagaban will now be, they will say, who they step down for? And then you go to see the whole thing, like Wike. And then you go to see the signal. You go to see the smell. And the rest of the whole thing will be history. So, as they join you, they pray. Listen, at this point, me, I don't conclude. And it is good for my own theory. It is very good for my own research. It is also good for my own classroom here in the Temple of Truth. So that I can tell my people here and say, now, wait till we don't get a specimen where we go take experiments now. PDP don't give them Atifku. Peter Obi don't go labor, don't become laborer. APC, call, they don't give them call. So we can come the experiment how the entire thing will explode. And you will follow it. Don't worry. It is going to be so interesting. But most importantly, I don't think APC want to lose. So Kolu is not part of it. So they join you, they pray, make them give you your Kolu, okay? Or any other one with they want. If now, okay, landlord, wherever it is, they join you, they pray. But you know what, you will finally figure it out that, It's true, Sha. Everything Mayegun has been saying. A lie. This country don't finish. Number one, Peter Obi will not be president. I know some of you don't like me saying that. You don't. Okay. Peter Obi will be president as long as it remains a president in your head. Go try you. Very brilliant. Go for it. Tinubu will not be your president. You see that Atifku, that desperate one, as they brought you Bokwari the Punisher, that Atifku, as they will propel him as well, you will witness it. And you know me, as I did so, like this it be when we were growing up. If you want to fight, a person go say, okay, I go be the referee. You know what? Say, ki leja, kemi le wuron, eshu takosi. So as it be now something go spark something. Now your ambition go clash with others' ambition. Now the ego and greed of others will clash with the others, right? And when the whole thing comes spark and erupt, volcano erupt, now people like us will come be the Red Cross, come the win so and say, Shebi, I tell you, you know what? Thank God say you see they alive. She you see them now. You see the Nigeria. You see where they lead us. Last time, everything done. Thank God say you see they alive. Oh, you see. As you declare the dust of the exploded Nigeria from your as you are clearing down the dust, clearing they are pulling you out of the debris and all of that, now we go to tell you say this way to Biafra, this way to Oduduwa nation, this way to Kwararafa Republic, this way to Arewa Republic, the Nigeristan, the new Nigeristan. Guess what? Now their egos will clash. The power tussle, the power hunger has made, the hunger for power has made many of them to care less about any of you. So whether you campaign for them or you don't campaign for them, whether you vote for them or you don't vote for them, you are the victim of the system they are running. And before you know it, you see everybody is running about right now, right? Maybe say, like everything look normal when everything is not normal. Now, when you go about and you jump here and there, if them grab you and you become the commodity for the kidnappers, they go come they use you, they do adverty, negotiate with the terrorists and the rest of that. Somehow, if you sit there alive, they can also be using you for campaign jingle. We will rescue you, like the people they kidnapped from the Kaduna Abuja Railway, since March 2080. Ladies and gentlemen, now some of them would have said, Baba, I go see you in Kaduna in the next. I'll see you in Kaduna in the next 35 minutes. We just want to our train is just about to leave. I will see you in Abuja in the next 35 minutes. Our train is just about to leave. Baba, 35 minutes don't turn to 35 days. See. And before you know it, it's going to turn to 35 weeks. See. From 35 weeks, see. It means 35 years. So, but do these people care? They don't. Continue jumping up for them. And guess what? They may actually have you up one day like this. I don't wish them evil. Now, waiting Nigeria, what happened to these people since March 28, ladies and gentlemen? Those they will kill, they've killed them. Those they kept, they have kept them. People even gave birth there. Nigerian politicians, we will build electricity. We will build this. We will keep Nigeria safe. We will build turbine. May Nigeria know what happened to me.
Particularly to Professor Yemi Oshibanjo, who was my classmate, 78, 79 law school. You are a grandfather, you are a father. Come to our aid because we've been here for 62 days. I have a son who is a sickler and I don't know his condition. I'm pleading that the federal government and Amechi, who is the minister for the transportation, should come to our assistance. I'm pleading. We are all sick. Right now I'm even sick too. But the harrowing experience I have for my son who is a sickler, I don't know his condition. I'm just pleading with you, federal government. Please.
Isn't that sad? If somebody tells you that, I don't want to be part of this, for God's sake. I don't want to be a victim before I speak out. But the politicians who brought that upon you, they will just use it for campaign. We will end terrorism. We will bring about all the people who committed terrorism to justice. But in reality, terrorism is completely supported in northern Nigeria. They call it Sharia. Sharia. That's where the terrorism is. So that's the recruiting cell in northern Nigeria. They have mixed matched it with Nigeria and the rest of the southern Nigeria. Now they want to make it the coat of arm of Nigeria. And well, I hope if they come for you, you will have a story to tell later to say, I thank God, say then release me. So that you love them more than their family, you love them, and in fact, you are praying for them to come and lead you, like this one. May Nigeria know what happened to you.
I've been coming to see Papa for many years, but today is different. We speak his vision into the hearts of men and into the founders of these nations. We command Ahmed Bola Tinubu name right now to stand in that throne of the presidency of this nation. Amen. To bring joy back. Amen. To bring prosperity back. Amen. To bring transformation back. Amen. And in every denomination, let there be healing. Amen. We declare that you will give him strength. Amen. We declare that you are accompanying him. Amen. We leaders that have heart for this nation, that will put their blood in line to see how Nigeria can be restored back to this place of that glory. This incredible that we hide them under your brow. We speak to the four corners of this nation. I command them to be arrested. That the Ahmed Bola Tinubu movement will be established. Amen. To this end, I say, protect his family, protect his children, protect his leadership. At the end of the day, victory will be his. In Jesus' mighty name, we pray.
tó máa ń fún yín lówó pé kẹ́ ṣe nǹkan tí ò dáa ìgbà tó ń ṣe birthday party wọn ìgbà tó ń ṣe wedding fọmọ wọn ìgbà tó ń ṣe ìkómọ́lé wọn kí ló tó invite ẹ síbẹ̀ ṣé wọn gbọ́dọ̀ rí ọmọ wọn ni ṣé ò lọ́pọ̀ lórí ẹ ni láti jọ́ tó ti mọ̀ wọn o notice pé ibi pé kó lọ bà nǹkan jẹ́ ló máa invite ẹ lọ ibi pé kó lọ dà nǹkan ló máa invite tiẹ lọ láti ọjọ́ tó ti wá mú ní kó wá jáde lọ ẹ ṣọ́ọ̀tì ní tó bá ti ń lọ ńjọ́ kan rí kó o mọ̀mọ́ tàwọn dání kẹjọ lọ jàjà yẹn bọ̀bọ̀ láti ẹ̀ náà jẹ́ kó rí ẹ kó ṣí náà jẹ́ kó ọpọlọ ẹ pé náà má borúkọ ìdílé yín jẹ́ náà ṣé inú ẹ ń dùn torí pé àwọn ọmọ ọ̀tá àwọn èèyàn tẹ̀ lẹ́yìn wọ́n ṣe tuálẹ̀ fún ẹ wọ́n fojú ọmọ ọ̀tá wò ẹ wọ́n lè invite síbi ìkan gidi bọ̀bọ̀ jẹ́ sòótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ fún ẹ àsìkò tó yẹ kó stop láti láwọ̀ òjìlẹ̀ lélẹ́yìí gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣe yẹn àwọn tó wà ń ta ń bẹ̀ yẹn àwọn ọmọ bọ̀tí tó ń wò àwọn ọmọ ilé tó ń wò yẹn àwọn ọmọ tó kàwé tó ń wò yẹn tó wà ń ta tó protest yẹn béèrè nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ wọn kó lè ṣàlàyé fún ẹ kó o lè mọ oríṣi tó fi ń wá ta kó o ṣe pé wọ́n ní kó wá bẹ̀ kó kó wá ṣe fàájì àbí kó wá máa tẹ̀dí àbí kó wá gba fóònù àbí kó wá ṣe nǹkan tó ń wù ẹ́.
Jigan. I don't know. I just felt like I should share that after Pastor Taribo praying for Tinubu's movement and all of that stuff. So people will do what they would do, but just always know that and remember that there are consequences for every action and all of that. Okay. So that is on that. So now them go fight themselves. Now them go tear themselves. And here I am where I'm going to come here and report it. So they don't care about anything that happens to you. They don't. They care more. Look at the money. 100 million naira perform and all of that stuff, right? They don't care about whatever you complain about in that place. Whatever will guarantee them power, even if they have to empty your treasury to get to that. All they have to do is just to give you a kind of a crumb of it. And then you can begin to yarn dust, like some of them are currently doing. They made small mouth when the Bokwari and gang, when they were selling their bobo, when they were selling their snake, what do you call their snake venom, at the time. So anyway, the bottom line is that the countdown is now 6 days away. The screening is done. Bokwari has left Nigeria. Wike has withdrawn back to his rivers. And then Peter Obi, thank you very much. Peter Obi, who is the new sing-song in town, has been indirectly told, don't come to the north. Oh. Sure, you know that. Don't go to the northern Nigeria if you are a candidate of any political party and you are Igbo man. Now, you may say, now I'm out, Joe, nothing will happen. Okay, you know what? They won't do anything to Peter Obi. You know that. It will be you versus them. You, patriotic Nigerians, versus patriotic, Sharians. Put it that way, because it's about Sharia, honestly speaking, religion, and then fanatism that comes with it. And it doesn't matter how educated you think any of them might sound or look or be. It is the same thing everywhere, same thing every time, in a way that you will be deceiving yourself if you ignore all this obvious. I know they discourage you because we have also been told that in this get your PVC. If you like say some of you from southern Nigeria, you really mean business, you. They said that the result of those of you who have started registering in the last 3 months alone, whether not true, whether not false, whatever it is, they said that over 3 million registered in the southern Nigeria. The same number, over 3 million registered in northern Nigeria, which means that all of una go end up electing your southern president, then go elect their own northern president. Now, last, everybody in a border, una go come, they say, but watch how this whole thing is going to play out. Some said that it's going to end up running into a runoff because Atiku will not win anything in southern Nigeria. And so P2B people, they talk. They say Atiku should forget southern Nigeria. You should forget, especially you should forget the southeast and then what have you. And the northern jihadists are saying that if they burn you well, come and campaign in northern Nigeria. So last, Peter Obi people, you now go put all your votes. If you manage to get one, you go put everything. You go elect Peter Obi president of Labour Party of southern Nigeria. Maybe Kalu himself is still going to have to move away by the time they do what they have to do. It won't be president, but eventually maybe Kalu will have to feel somebody who is going to be the president of Lagos and any territory. Now, last, everybody go hold their territory, or everybody go form in line once they bring their army together. Because as you are seeing right now, it is because APC, Egbekegbe, and their rigging machine, they haven't started work or started showing you what they are capable of doing. For now, everybody, they flex muscle now. Everybody, they flex. We go do this, we go do that. So good luck with that too. Before I start taking calls, I'm going to take a minute. It is called a minute break. And that minute break means that you are going to, especially my friends on YouTube, we have nearly 2,500 of us watching live on YouTube right now. But you know one thing, only 400 or so of us have actually really, for the past 1 hour, I've actually managed to say, well done, Mayegun, like the video. Take a minute and do that. So I probably won't expect all of my people, most of them who are watching on their TV screen right now, I wouldn't expect all of you to be able to just like it. But come on, if you have your device there and you're watching Mayegun, take a minute, right? And like that video. We can take that to 1,500. Well, just a minute now. They've jumped it to over 500. So what I'm going to do now for the next 2 minutes is that Let's see how many of us are actually here to support Mayegun. Okay. So if you are here watching me on YouTube, take that minute. Okay. If you drop your offering and you like the video, it simply means Mayegun, well done. And that is to say, thank you, Mayegun. Yeah, thank you, Mayegun. Thank you. Thank you. So let's take it 2 minutes. Let's see if in 2 minutes I can get 2,000 brethren. So let's see if we can get that up. Now we have 700. So 700 of us have managed to lift the number up. Now let's take it to 800. I mean, so 800, 900, 1,000. And when we get to 1,005, I will come back to continue because I have something, an update I want to tell you. Then I'm going to open the line, a line where you can call in and make your own contribution tonight.
Nigeria ya mutu ya kare Sanji masama tofi To madala Nade Kano Biafra is going home Ayala Bago Oduduwa is going home Odabo Janja we de do gra gra We are going home No going back Bye 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 Janja we are going home Ohamadike dike long time ago yeah One Nigeria they fool me child I don't wake up my mumu don't do Oduduwa is going home Niger unity beggars leave us alone Biafra is my home For real Janja we na macha We are going home We are going home Biafra is going home Ayala Bago Oduduwa is going home Odabo Janja we de do gra gra We are going home No going back Bye 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 Janja we are going home Ohamadike dike In the morning aruga ruga In the evening a water waste Grazing route is a terrorist agenda We are going home Buhari grazing route Route of the killers We are going home Janja we Biafra is going home Ayala Bago Oduduwa is going home Odabo yeah Janja we de do gra gra We are going home No going back Bye 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 Janja
We are going home. Okay. So I will tell you this, yeah. I don't think the people who are watching Mayegun on YouTube, I don't think they actually really care. So maybe I should stop worrying myself asking you to like the video or not. So we stayed back for like 2 minutes. Guess what? It never even got to 1,000 of you who could say, oh yeah, Mayegun, I could take a minute and go and do that. Well, thank you. Anyway, I'm going to give you an update, okay, which is important, by the way. Today is 31st of May, the end of the month. And we have an ongoing conversation that many of you are beginning to say, Mayegun, why are you delaying us? I am not delaying us. I am just trying to take our time before we eventually come out into the public. But one of those things that people suggested, I said I was going to bring back this evening is, please, this is pretty much about my Yoruba brothers and sisters, the friends and then the family here, that we have discussed and concluded that we will be launching our own organization that is primarily humanitarian to promote the general, grown advocacy for the Yoruba self-determination, campaigns. So, but they said that why didn't we just not make it an English name? So many of you actually suggested different names, and some of you said that you felt cool about Yoruba Rescue Team. Some said that we should give it a Yoruba name, give it an identity that is ours without having to. And we can even use the English interpretation as the subtitle or subheading, like the meaning. Where I came up with one that sounds kind of, and I've actually sampled these with other stakeholders behind the scene. And that is instead of having a Yoruba Rescue Fund, why don't we call it Ìgbìmọ̀ Májẹ̀óbàjẹ́ Ọmọ Yoruba worldwide? Now, that worldwide is going to be applicable to those who are like international. Ìgbìmọ̀ Májẹ̀óbàjẹ́ Ọmọ Yoruba. Now, that is simply, that is loosely sort of abbreviated as Ìgbìmọ̀ Májẹ̀óbàjẹ́ Ọmọ Yoruba. Now, that can be hi, that is a he, me, o, Ìmọ̀ Yoruba, Ìmọ̀, or, I'm just like loosely translated as that. Now, it is part of what I said I was going to bring here tomorrow to propose as part of what we should work on. Remember that we have the Yoruba Rescue Team, which we said that is pretty much not about fund and all of that, because our idea behind this noble idea, our intention behind this noble idea is to indeed see how much we can touch the life of an average Yoruba man and woman, our Yoruba people back in Nigeria, back in Yoruba land. So it's not about fund. There's so many other things, that is going to be part of our plan, or is part of our plan. And they said, no, don't make it fund. Let's keep it as team. Then somebody said, no, why don't we just make it a Yoruba name that everybody can associate with? Now, Yoruba, you know what I mean? And you can loosely say Yoruba Imo, or Imo Yoruba, or IMOY, or anything. But the bottom line is that you can easily just say, I am a member of Ìgbìmọ̀ Yoruba. Ìgbìmọ̀ Májẹ̀óbàjẹ́ Ọmọ Yoruba. Do you get what I mean now? So once we bring that in, and then we hone it, because I love things that we need to hone it. If we make suggestions, right, and then we don't hone it collectively, okay, it's going to become a sort of a one-man show, sort of. Or, it's, you know what I mean? So that's not what we do on Mayegun's Diary Political. All these suggestions, all these ideas, they are yours. Mine is just to fuse them together, fuse them here and there, and see a way to make it less cumbersome, less sort of complicated, right? By bringing it up like this and making it easier for you to say, oh, well, why not that? So just anything you think, okay? I'm going to open my line at some point and I'm going to listen to you. So the Ìgbìmọ̀ Májẹ̀óbàjẹ́, that Májẹ̀óbàjẹ́ is actually the rescue. Do you get that now? Yoruba Rescue Team. We are a team, and our mission is to rescue our land and our people through our own involvement in their everyday to-day life. Not for us to win their trust, and then make them take our message enough to say it's for them, and it is their right as well. It is theirs to own, right? So our way is so different. It's so kind of, in all honesty, it is unique. Put it that way, and at the same time, it is something that has never been tried before. In a way, in our climb, it's never been tried before, and therefore people can be very skeptical about it. But we are confident, and that is why we are very much open, always open about what our intention is in this regard. Yeah. This is where we've come in. Tomorrow, let me put it this way. First thing, tonight, yeah, I am going to remind you, my own brethren in the temple of truth, from our own savings, from our fundraise and our savings, right? The last time I told us, right? Our last balance as at this hour right, is put at 7,700 pounds. Now, I explained how we arrived at that, what we had before, what we are expecting now, and that can be simply put at over 5.5 million naira. This is not with any charges or whatever bank charges when we begin to disperse it, okay? So I said, tonight, if you agree, if you all want it, if for those who want it, right, tonight we will top what we have, we'll raise more. Now, not just that, I have actually thrown this open now. You have heard about the name. Tomorrow, which is the 1st of June, I am going to come back here to come and present my proposal, our proposed projects, and then what we are going to fund and how we're going to fund them for the month of June. Remember that presently, our current publicity projects back in Yoruba land, as you know, have been paid for right from April when we first launched them. We have paid to the end of June. So definitely, if we are doing anything again in June, it is just how we are going to add more to that publicity. And guess what? We are dealing with time, so we are using our own rule, our own guidebook, and not the guidebook or rule book of any other person outside this platform, as you all know. Okay, but again, I won't take the decisions single-handedly. You know that. I will bring that back here tomorrow. Make a proposal. I can propose, and don't forget, part of our own primary objective or primary responsibility is to always give that is Oloye Sunday the right of the first refuser when it comes to his welfare. So far so good. He's still going to enjoy that with us in the month of June. But like I said, when we get to by tomorrow, the 1st, I will come back here. I will present my proposal. You are all going to chip your own opinion in, and then we're going to act on it. So yes, we have money, but can we raise more? If you choose that, it's all up to us. I'm going to go now and then add to my team. Now, when I come back, I'll begin to take the calls. Now, if you want to add your voice, for all I've said, or what I just said as well, it will be a pleasure. And the number is on your screen. Use it. But hang on. When I get back, I'll start taking the calls. Okay. So like the video again. This is another chance. Take a break. Like the video. Share it if you haven't. Subscribe onto Mayegun's Diary Political if this is your first time or second time, even your third time, or you've never really subscribed. If you have subscribed, take a moment. Check your notification and see if you are still pretty much set on for all reminders. But when I get back, I'll take calls. Don't go anywhere. Liar.